Okay, so yeah, the compound plan is one of the most important, and this is going to make you want to take every trade and why you trade and why this is the largest market in the world. So, it's going to be a real quick video showing you how much money you can make and how long it's going to take, and how you can just risk a small amount and over 3 months, 6 months, a year, make more than you can make doing almost anything else, if anything, right? So anyway, the website's compounddaily.org. It's just a compound calculator. Go to daily compound, and so it shows off initial purchase amount. That's how much you want to start trading with. Let's say I want to start with, I don't know, $350. Daily interest rate and percentage, that's what percent gain of my account do I want to make a day. So typically, if we're just starting off, 1 to 5% typically, right? For this, I'm gonna say 2.5% for this example. Oops, 2.5%. And understand, even 2.5% a day is ridiculous. Ask somebody who trades stocks. This is Forex. This is not stocks, right? The return of investment, 2.5% a day is ridiculous as that is. So understand that. And I'm on the lower side trying to show an example. Let's say I do this for, I don't know, 6 months, 180 days, give or take. Daily reinvest rate, that's how much money am I going to leave in my account? Meaning, am I going to take any withdrawals out? Let's say I'm going to leave 100% in there. I'm not going to take any withdrawals out. We can include weekends because we may take a few crypto trades, right? So look, if I have 350 in my account, this is an example. And let's say I want to make 2.5% a day for about 6 months. That's $29,000. Right, over 6 months. So from now until March, that's almost $30,000, and that's being very conservative. Trying to make 2.5%. The trade setups that we get, typically, if you hit take profits, you're gonna at least get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% off of a trade idea, which is ridiculous. So you can take a trade out earlier. You can, if you see a certain percentage for the day, you can close that trade out and be done. It's either 180 days or guess what? 180 trades of you making at least 2.5%. Think of it that way. Now, look, that's one example. Let's say I want to just do 3%. I'm going 0.5% higher. And this is with $350. You might have more money. You might have 1,000 to fund up with, 2,000. That means you're going to see more quicker. But you have to remember, yes, these numbers look good, but you must be disciplined. If you need help with risk management, knowing how much you should risk per trade, it should always be 1 to 5% no matter what. That's just what I highly recommend. No need to do more because the return of investment you can see is ridiculous. Anyway, if you need help with that, hopefully I sent you the video already. But look, if I go 0.5% higher, that's why I know it looks too good to be true, but we got to be disciplined. Look, 0.5% higher, that 29,000 turned into 71,000. Now look, it'll break it down for me. It's better if I hit PDF. It'll break it down for me. And it'll show me, look, this number in purple, that's how much I should make a day. So if I have 350 in my account, 3% of that's $10.50. No, it's not 10.50, it's 3%. And obviously it's not a small amount because if, like I said, 180 days, you turn 350 to 71,000. What's life looking like with 71,000? And this is me doing 3%. I didn't go for 5%. I didn't go for more than $400, right? So it'll show you every day what you should make. And you can just knock that number off day by day, right? So the 3% of $350, it's the same exact principle as if you were making 3% out of $12,000 on day 120. The 3% is the same. The only thing that changes is the balance in your account, which is why I say your mindset, you have to be disciplined because you're going to see the money continue to move. Are you going to want to risk 20%, 50% on your trading account now because you're on a good winning streak? Or can you just stay down? Most people are not successful trading strictly because they see the big number and they just try to make it overnight. And that's not how you do it. All right. So that is the compound interest calculator. Any more questions you need, let me know. You can play with this. You can see what numbers you want to go, what numbers you can go with. Look, if I up this to 4%, now we're at 6 figures in 6 months, right? I can go to a year. I can do less percent. I can do 2% for a year. Okay, yeah, it's a year. It's a long time. Not really. You got to put things in perspective. How long is a year really? If from next September I'm up $482,000, what career are you is doing that? So in the grand scheme of that time frame, is it really a long time? Where else are you making 400 almost? And look, potentially, what if I came at a quarter of this? What if I made 100,000? I'm not gonna win every trade. What if I made 50,000? What if I made 40,000 in a year? I'm not. This is not. The platform's free. I'm not selling anybody on anything. Warren Buffett himself said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, and Warren Buffett knows what he's talking about. This is the largest market in the world. We're actually so far this week, the trades that have been called out going from last week are in good profit. So continue to take the trades, continue to risk manage. But this is how you successfully use that compound plan. Click that PDF file, and that is how you can print it out. You can see what to make every day. But this is the compound plan. Use it very wisely. Take high importance in it.